Everyone dreams of a tropical island vacation, but searching for and finding a place that feels welcoming, interesting, and affordable can be difficult for travelers. Difficult, that is, until you discover Cozumel, Mexico. This small island has so much to offer and is still one of the most affordable places to travel for any vacationer. Cozumel consistently ranks in the top 5 travel destinations in the world for scuba diving and cruise ship travel. Sitting in the turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea, Cozumel is about 10 miles off the eastern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. The island is relatively small, with a width of roughly 9 miles and a length of 27 miles long, which is almost 250 square miles in size. With the arrival of 3 cruise ship piers during the early 2000s and the availability of tourist sector jobs, Cozumel's population has grown to over 100,000 people in just a few short years. But travelers should not worry about the growth, because the people and atmosphere of the island are just as friendly and welcoming as always. Simply set your watch to coconut time and kick back for a relaxing day of fun in the sun. And speaking of the sun, Cozumel sits in the tropical zone, so the climate is hot and humid. The average year-round temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The winter months of December to February tend to be cooler, while the spring months of March to May are hot and dry. The rainy season for Cozumel is June through October. However, the island's rainy season consists mainly of short, intermittent rain showers of 15 to 30 minutes, with the sun emerging for the rest of the day. Hurricane season coincides with this rainy time of year, with the highest probability of hurricanes occurring in September and October. Keeping these weather cycles in mind can help you get incredible pricing on off-season vacation travel. Cozumel's history and culture are tied to the ancient Mayan civilization that inhabited this area for hundreds of years before the arrival of the Spaniards. The island was known to Mayans as the home of the Mayan goddess of fertility, Ixchel, and it was a major destination for religious pilgrimage and offerings. At least once during her lifetime, every Mayan woman was expected to make a journey to Cozumel, crossing the 10 miles of open sea, to make offerings to the goddess Ixchel for the benefit of their family's fertility and their crops. This was Cozumel's purpose for the Maya. But then, in May of 1518, Spaniards claimed to have discovered Cozumel and renamed it Santa Cruz. The Spanish colonial period lasted from the 16th to the 19th century, but few Spaniards even lived in the area at all. Only the Mayans continued to visit Cozumel to make offerings to their goddess Ixchel. Towards the end of the 19th century, many pirates and cutthroats that infested the Caribbean waters used Cozumel as a base of operations for their ship raids and loot storage. It was not until the late 1950s that Cozumel was discovered by tourists and started the boom that made Cozumel an extremely important travel destination, not just in Mexico, but in the world. Then in 1961, the ocean explorer Jacques Cousteau declared Cozumel to be one of the most spectacular scuba diving sites in the world, and people from all over the planet began to arrive to discover Cozumel's incredible underwater diversity for themselves. Even today, scuba diving remains one of Cozumel's most important and popular island activities for vacationers from all over the world. So the next question might be, how can I get to Cozumel for my tropical island vacation? The good news is that getting to Cozumel is very easy from most anywhere in the world. The most efficient way to get to the island, of course, is to fly direct into Cozumel's International Airport. The airport code for Cozumel is CZM. Flights arrive daily from Mexico City, the United States, Canada, and England. A planned airport expansion in the coming years is promising even more direct flights from different parts of the world. The next best option for getting to Cozumel is to fly into the International Airport in Cancun. Since Cancun is on the mainland, travelers can make their way by bus or taxi to Playa del Carmen, where ferries depart hourly for the 45-minute trip over to Cozumel Island. Another way to get to Cozumel is to drive your auto through the interior of Mexico and then cross your car over on the freight ferry. While this might not be an option for many travelers, this option does have its advantages of really getting to see the countryside of Mexico during the journey to Cozumel. And then also, there is no need for a rental car once you arrive to Cozumel with your own car to explore the island. The last and most popular way to visit Cozumel is by cruise ship. During the early 2000s, Cozumel constructed 2 additional cruise ship piers and catapulted itself to the #1 cruise ship destination in the world, receiving on average 4.5 million ship passengers annually. With so many different ships and cruise lines docking in Cozumel each week, there's no doubt you'll be able to find a wonderful cruise ship vacation package that fits your needs. Once you have arrived in Cozumel, as a ship passenger you can spend your day in Cozumel shopping, doing an excursion, or exploring the island. Usually by 6 p.m. cruise passengers are back on board their ships for the evening meals and lodging. For other travelers staying for longer vacations on the island, there are several lodging alternatives to consider. For those traveling on a budget, hostels are located all over the island that offer shared accommodations. Vacationers who prefer more of a home-style stay can select from hundreds of vacation rental properties. Vacation rental homes and condos are available in one-bedroom, one-bath options up to 12-bedroom homes for larger travel groups wanting to stay together but be away from the hotel zones. Then, of course, there are always Cozumel hotels that provide excellent lodging options. Cozumel has budget-friendly hotels as well as premium, luxury hotel properties that cater to every need. With all of these lodging options available in Cozumel, no doubt you will be able to find a vacation place where you can relax and kick back within your vacation budget. Another element to consider when planning your vacation is how you will get around once you've arrived in Cozumel. The island offers an excellent variety of transportation options for vacationers. The easiest option, but most costly, is to take taxis everywhere. This is usually a good idea, to use the first few days on the island until you are more familiar with the area where you are staying. But taxis are expensive, so travelers always look for more economical options. There are many rental car agencies and moped rental agencies all over town, and typically inside the hotel lobbies as well. These options give you good value and the most freedom to explore the island when you want and for as long as you want. Rental agencies offer daily, weekly, and monthly rates for cars, giving the best value prices for longer rentals. Bike rentals are also popular in Cozumel. There are many bike rental agencies in the downtown area that rent by the day. Another very popular way to get around in Cozumel is just to walk everywhere. The town blocks are very small, and the town itself is not that big, so walking is an excellent option for travelers staying in the town area. The neighborhoods are safe and streets and walkways tend to be well lit at night, so enjoy the fresh air of a walk and save yourself some money by walking. As far as meal planning goes, Cozumel has a delicious selection of eateries and bars all over town for vacationers to enjoy. From seafood to vegan and from high-end luxury cuisine in 5-star hotels to street vendor fare, the restaurant selection in Cozumel has something for every traveler. Visitors can enjoy a mouth-watering meal and then hit the clubs and nightlife scene for all their favorite drinks and endless dancing that doesn't end in some places until sunrise. With all this to offer, Cozumel continues to be in the top 5 travel destinations worldwide for cruise ship travelers and scuba divers. With 4.5 million cruise passengers visiting Cozumel annually, it is the #1 cruise ship port in the world. And with all those visitors, you can only imagine all the fun things to do on the island. Scuba diving and snorkeling on Cozumel's extensive coral reef system top the list as the most popular Cozumel activities. The gorgeous turquoise waters of the Caribbean offer divers and snorkelers unmatched water clarity and visibility to see dozens of types of corals and hundreds of species of fish while drifting effortlessly with the current. Sport fishing is also a top draw for travelers wanting to catch sailfish, tuna, marlin, dorado, and a host of other big game fish. Fishing excursions are available as private or shared fishing charters for either half-day or a full day of fishing, so there is something for every traveler's budget. Another very popular and economic activity that vacationers enjoy in Cozumel is visiting one of the dozens of beaches scattered around the island. The beaches located along the west side of the island are known for their variety of water activities. These beaches offer swimming, snorkeling, diving, water toys, parasailing, jet skiing, and stand-up paddleboarding, and many other beach activities in addition to excellent restaurants with food service and drinks. The beaches on the east side of the island are more wild and more savage. Since this side of the island faces the open sea, swimming and snorkeling are not too recommended because of the strong undertow currents. But these beaches are more rustic and natural, and typically have fewer people each day, so a lot of travelers prefer these beaches. Cozumel, Mexico should be on every traveler's to-do or bucket list, since it offers such a wide variety of things to do and enjoy. For more detailed information about visiting Cozumel, visit our website at cozumelinsider.com, and feel free to ask us your questions. For over 20 years, Cozumel Insider has been the island's travel destination website. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel as we continue to post more detailed videos about Cozumel and all that the island has to offer for vacation travelers. Have a wonderful day.